just got my groceries and I'm gonna show you everything I got and how much it was and what I'm gonna do with all of it. Here's the grocery haul. All of this lettuce is for Griffin. I'm also gonna clean out my fridge as I do this. I eat these every day of the week, but instead of buying 2 packs of those, I bought some of these to try. This is mixed berry vanilla. These are just like the easiest, simple way to get protein. I finally found a ranch that I like, and I've learned that I love sunflower seeds on my salad, so I've been obsessed with salads with cucumber. Then I'm gonna have some asparagus probably for the next 3 or 4 nights because this is a lot of asparagus for me. My protein I bought is chicken, and this is like plenty of chicken for me. And also, I'll show you what I do with it to not waste any of the nasty bits. I got some milk for my coffee every morning. I got some club soda for mocktails, and then I got some Diet Pop so I don't go to town and waste money every day. Last week's refried bean. So I'm gonna do chicken, potatoes, asparagus for a couple nights, and then I'm gonna do chicken hibachi. So my favorite hibachi vegetables are peppers and zucchini, so that's what these are. I'm gonna make a yummy chicken cheesy thing with this. You'll see later, it'll be delicious. I splurged a little bit on my strawberries today. These are Driscoll's, only the finest. I just crave strawberries, and it's about to be the time of year where they're really good. I purposely bought like the worst looking bananas I could to make some banana bread. That makes me panic. I bought some limes. I already have a big thing of cranberry juice in my fridge to make mocktails. So my man's away. I don't have any joy in my life. I'm just joking. No, I have tons of joy in my life, but I just like to romanticize my dinner when I'm like eating it alone. It just like helps me enjoy the vibe a little more. Set a whole mood really with a mocktail and a yummy dinner and a show or a movie. It's just, love it. I splurged a little bit on this. We got milk leaking. There's milk on my counter and there's milk on my olive oil. Ew. Anyway, this is a really good quality olive oil. You're on the hunt for one. It's in a glass dark bottle and fully traceable to the field or something is important for some reason. The only ingredient is first cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. So, and I already had olive oil in the cabinet. Now I have more. I bought some thyme. Or thyme, how the fuck do you say this? I'm gonna cut this up and put it on my potatoes tonight. That's like my favorite thing ever. And I bought some garlic. I bought an avocado that's not ready yet. Now for the fun stuff, well like one more boring thing. Lemon for my chicken. And then I bought this because I be making bread. I have my starters right here. I just never want to run out of flour. And I already have a bag of potatoes in the cabinet that I've never finished. I'm going to put those to use with my dinner tonight. So we got cat food and I decided that I'm going to buy the stray cats some treats because they probably have never had a cat treat. That's sad. Everybody deserves treats. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up once I'm finished. Okay, and then the fun thing that I bought some fudge brownie mix and some dark chocolate chips to put in it. Dark chocolate chips are what makes your brownie. That's the groceries. Let me get the receipt to see how much I paid. Oh! And then water and toilet paper. So I paid $92.90 for all of that, which is a little higher than normal because I needed toilet paper. It's a little ridiculous that I spent that much on just me, but I will use all of this stuff. And a girl's gotta eat. Every day I drink my coffee with milk, and I didn't film that today, but I'll film it tomorrow morning. So that's kind of the first thing I had today, and then from here on now forward I will show you how I eat in a day for a couple of days so that I can really give you a feel for what I do. And I've got my sourdough starters. I've got a couple more hours to see if they're gonna rise. I've got all of that going on. I won't have bread till tomorrow, but I like making my own bread. It just tastes better, and also I feel like it's healthier just for the fact that there's not a whole lot of ingredients in it and I can kind of control what's going into it. Honestly, I just like the process of bread making. I'll let you know when I eat. I'm probably gonna eat soon, at least a little snack, because I'm getting hungry. I need food. The only cutting board I have is a huge one. I ain't using that. So I just bought some strawberries, and my food philosophy is kind of like I would like to have something fresh in every meal if I can. If I can't, it's no biggie, but like that's just a goal I have. I'm honestly just really excited to try this one, my mixed berry one, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut up some strawberries and put them into the cup. Simple and easy, huh? Yeah, simple and easy. I'm literally just gonna put like 1 or 2 strawberries in here, just as much that'll fit. It kind of stresses me out if it's overflowing. Let's get a bite just to see how it is. Wow, really fluffy. That tastes like an adult Trix, like Trix for kids. Put the bunny on them. I don't recommend cutting your strawberries like this. I will say that does have like a kind of weird protein taste to it. Or that might just be like the fake sweetener. I still like it. I think I'm just used to extra sweet. The Great Value ones I buy, they don't have any sugar, but they're like, you can tell they like sweeten that shit. They use that aspartame. I always say aspartame. They use that aspartame. You can just tell. I think 2 strawberries will do. I'm kind of overwhelmed already. It's like almost flowing out the sides. Now, I'm gonna eat this. And for a side, for some extra nutrition and fuel for my body, I'm just gonna eat a granola bar. These are my fucking favorite, oats and honey. There's no chocolate chips, it's just oats and honey. And it's like, they're so soft, they're so good. I've been obsessed. So first meal of the day, or like, you could consider this a snack, I guess, is this, and I love it. I'm gonna eat this, and I need some fuel. Like, before I do anything, I need some food in me. I just washed my bedding. I'm gonna put the bedding back on the bed. And I also have some dishes to do. I really need these clean for the dinner that I'm gonna have later. I'm gonna do my bedding, do my dishes, and then I'm gonna work out sometime. But this is the first fuel that's going into my body. Other than my coffee with the milk I put in there. And I've heard you're supposed to eat your yogurt first so that your blood sugar can be balanced, because it has 8 grams of added sugar. Which, like, I don't really care for tracking sugar or anything. I luckily am not insulin resistant or anything. But if you eat just this, your blood sugar's probably going to be a little up and down all day. Or if you ate like a donut. I just try not to eat anything like with a lot of sugar without a protein or a fiber or just something to balance it out. So it's just a little tip. I'm gonna eat this and then I'll be back later. I worked out, I showered, and now it's time to prep some food. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the vegetable that I'm gonna use for my lunch, but sorry, my dishwasher is going off if you can hear that, but I also am gonna prep my chicken and cook the chicken nasty parts to give to my sister. So this is my chicken I'm gonna be eating for the week. Look how much chicken bits I have, just from 3 chicken breasts, and these are just like the bloody and chewy bits that make your chicken disgusting. I just can't eat them. My sister has some big dogs. They fucking love them, so this is a lot of chicken to waste. And I also like don't really like putting it in my trash can. And I'm afraid if I put it outside, it's gonna attract some animals I don't want around my house. I just did that to make my life a little easier in the future. Now I can just take these out and cook them later. Now it's time for lunch, and I have some leftovers. We're gonna kind of eat on them and kind of eat something that I bought today, so you'll see. Let me start these chicken bits. I'm not really sure what we even have left. Oh, nice. I'm gonna actually give away some of this pizza because I can't eat all of it. We got a big dinner box, but like, why would we buy one large pizza for $20 when you could buy a big dinner box for $25? Like, why would we not do that? This is what I'm gonna eat from Pizza Hut, and then I'll show you what I'm about to eat from home. I need to cook some croutons. I had some sourdough in my freezer. I'm just gonna chop this up and make some croutons out of it. All I do is air fry it for like 3 minutes. And I put some garlic powder on there. It makes some really good croutons. I like them not totally crispy so they can go into my fork. My bread, they're both rising. And I got my stuff in the air fryer. So I tried this ranch and I really enjoy it. It's Ken's Light Steakhouse Ranch. Salad I love is literally Pizza Hut's buffet. It's just really good stuff. And this is just a dupe that I make at home. I like to chop my lettuce. I just like don't like having to put a whole big old bite of lettuce in my mouth at once. made a little like cheese sauce for my chicken. So let's see. I'm the type of person that likes to mix textures. Like I want a piece of chicken, a veg, and a potato. So that's so good. I'm gonna try just a bite of the cheesy chicken. I also made a mocktail. Let's try our mocktail. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna be eating dinner. So my sourdough is done. I got a piece of it in the toaster. And I'm gonna eat a strawberry yogurt this morning. I'm freshly showered, so let's just, don't mind that. I forgot to tell you guys that I ate some brownie last night. I'll show you how much. Same. I've got a strawberry yogurt. I'm gonna cut up a few strawberries and I'm gonna eat this toast and I'm gonna put strawberry jam on it. It's gonna be a very, very strawberry meal. Honestly, I have some Nutella. I went to a breakfast buffet and they had these. I think I actually might use these and put some strawberries on it. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't had Nutella strawberry toast in a long time. Let's do that instead. I ate not even like a full chunk of brownie, but I did eat some brownie last night. So I'm at the Chick-fil-A. I got a 12-count nugget and I also got a diet lemonade. And guess what they gave me? I did not pay for this. They gave me a free cookie. Okay, I have some rice cooking right now. And I was too lazy to do this last night. And I want fried rice later, so that's why I am boiling that. And I ate chicken again last night. I ate the same thing I did the night before. I had one of these for dessert. I forgot. I just keep forgetting to film. Sorry about that. I had one of these Crunch ice cream bars for dessert. Brownies were just gonna be a little too heavy. I also ate the entire cookie that Chick-fil-A got me, or gave me. I am making some toast right now. I'm just gonna have to be down here for a sec. I'm making this because I'm starving and I just got back from the dentist like an hour or two ago now, but I gotta fix this. I'm having a piece of my sourdough because I'm gonna go run in a little while. I don't want anything too like heavy that's gonna make my belly hurt. Oh, that was a lot of butter. Oops. But Chick-fil-A, the cookie was like on top of my nuggets in the bag for a little while. I just like drove and ate both of them, but my nuggets heated up the cookie. Oh, that was fucking delicious. It was really sweet and heavy, but it was worth it. I love super sweet, but it was so freaking good and I loved it. I recommend trying Chick-fil-A's cookies, but only if they're like warm and gooey. Let's try our sourdough. That's so good. I'm gonna have hibachi for dinner. This is my pre-run snack. I'm having 2 slices of these. It's been like an hour and I still haven't ran yet. I just had things to do. You guys seen me, I just opened that pack. I just had something off about it, so I spit it out and I threw it outside. But I'm gonna now just eat a granola bar, I guess. And maybe a trail mix. That's probably better fuel anyway for now. I do feel hungry enough for both. I'm gonna show you my trail mix. It's really good stuff. This is my trail mix. It's Second Nature Wholesome Melody. Okay, so I just got home from a run and it was like literally like an 11-minute mile, maybe even faster. I mean, maybe even slower, but I reused my Chick-fil-A cup and I put some Diet Dr. Pepper in it. Correction. Diet Dr. Thunder. I need to talk about something though, real quick. I just want a little bit of your time. This topic can be really triggering, so I'm just gonna say trigger warning. I'm about to start talking about calories and disordered eating and like, it's kind of like food problems in general. So if that's gonna be triggering to you, why are you even watching this video in the first place? Just take a break from the food videos if you're struggling, and don't compare yourself to others. That's a really good tip of advice that you should take right now. But I wanted to talk. I am in a phase of tracking my calories, and it's taken me 2 years to get to this place. I am looking straight at a cardinal. Cute. I started struggling with food when I started my fitness journey, and I mean, like, I was struggling with it in different ways before this, but I started to restrict too much, and I would kind of like lie about my calories. And so I have been on a healing journey for 2 years now, just trying my best to balance. In the 2 years that I have been healing my relationship to food, I haven't tracked a single calorie. Like, I have had the desire to lose weight, and I kind of hated my body, what it looked like when I was healthy, but my mind healed around food, and I gained that trust back with my body that I would feed it. And so I am tracking calories, and right now you might be like, dang, she can eat a lot to seemingly not gain weight, but that's not true. I know my maintenance calories, and I know that I could never be in an intense calorie deficit again. The calorie deficit I am in is, let me just break down my system right now. So basically, I'm doing a month of a cut, but only like 200 calories of a deficit each day, because anything more than that, I can't do 400 to 500. I can't. It just, like, my brain goes back into like that scarcity mode that like I can't eat, and that's not good for me. But for me, I eat in a 200 calorie deficit and I feel fine, and I feel energized, and I feel good even. Like, I decided to do this video because it's a diet break for me. I've decided to go on a month and then have a diet break for a week, and just back at maintenance. I know my maintenance, my body can kind of like find its own maintenance. I have been tracking just to like really be aligned with my goals before summer. I started this back in February. It's now April, and it's going good. I don't know if I want to really talk numbers, but I'm a Virgo. I would absolutely fucking love to talk numbers, but I just don't know if that's good for anybody other than me. But I have just done a really good job this time of telling myself and my body that it's just data collection, and reframing it like that makes it so neutral. Like, I just have removed the emotional need, the emotional and fucking desperation out of it, because your heart and your feelings can really get tied to these numbers, and that's just not how I wanted to approach this time. I went into it with the plan, and the plan's only going to end when I feel like I'm ready for it, and I also am just like happy with my progress. It just feels good to be healthy. I'm just happy with the journey I've been on for the past couple months. It's been feeling great, and I just wanted to say that. You know, sometimes on the internet, it can feel like, how are these small people eating so much? But let me tell you the truth. I have muscle. I'm going to show you my legs real quick. I might have camel toe, sorry. I'll blur it out if I do, but like, I don't have much arm muscle, but I mean, I might have arm muscle, but I just don't see it yet. But growing up, I did tumbling, I did all the sports, but I would say that tumbling is what gave me my leg muscle. And I've just had it since I was a child, and I do think that it has the most to do with the reason that I can eat slightly more than somebody my height and weight, because my body composition is just different than somebody who may hold more fat and not have as much muscle. It's all of this is just neutral though. Like, the way that I found out my maintenance was, I just ate like normal for a couple weeks, and I just tracked it, and then I saw if I like gained or lost, and then when I like stayed the same, that's when I was like, okay, that's my maintenance. I just wanted to come on here and kind of preface that I am tracking. I am in a phase of collecting data, and this is a maintenance week. when I'm not maintaining like every other, like the majority of the month when I am in a deficit, a small one at that, but I'm still eating full meals, but I just, maybe like instead of having a brownie for dessert, I'm gonna have one ice cream bar, because my brownies are like 300 or 400 calories each. Like, it's just strategic, but I've gotten to eat every single thing I want, and I have a big enough number to fit a lot of good stuff in there. And if I want to splurge on something bigger, I can, like a crumble. I ate that last week while I was in a deficit. I just don't want you to compare yourself to how I'm eating and think you have to eat like this. I'm strategic with my food, you know, I get my protein, I eat vegetables, I eat potatoes, like, and those just are really filling for me, and I know what foods are really filling for me and what I can eat a lot of, and about how much I need to be full and satisfied. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and chat about that. I'm gonna eat something after I shower and stuff. I just feel gross. Yeah, I just needed to get that off my chest. If I missed anything, I'll talk about it later. Okay, I'm making some banana high protein muffins, and I'm hoping for the best. I don't know how they're gonna be, but I'm hungry. I'm obviously gonna eat some muffins, or at least try them, and hopefully they'll be good, but I'm gonna eat a yogurt. I'm gonna try my vanilla one. I'll do a taste test. It's not like too sweet, but it's really good. I'm actually gonna whip out my cutting board. Can you believe it? We're gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna be a little sad if they're bad because, rhyming. Because I used all of my bananas. I only had 2. I also took a few bites of the banana. It wasn't like disgustingly ripe and brown, but it definitely wasn't at its peak ready to eatness, but it was still alright. I just was like, why does this banana look so good right now? I don't even like personally like love bananas by themselves. They've got to be like the perfect texture of banana. And it was the perfect texture, but it just like kind of had that extra flavor, you know. My muffins have 14 minutes. They've been in there like 6 minutes. I might have did too much. Okay, yummy. Can you see my dead flowers? They look awful. Sorry, flowers. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. That's amazing. This yogurt has like a weird, kind of like a thicker texture than the yogurts I've been eating, but I really like it. I'm gonna eat this and then try my muffins when they're finished. These muffins look disgusting. I'm gonna bite into one like with this huge top. Oh my god. Okay, these might not be so bad. Maybe it's just the top that's nasty. Okay, so honestly the texture gives me the ick a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's like super fluffy. Not really in like the best way. It's like, I don't know, it's just something's off to me. I hate the texture of the top, but the rest of it isn't so bad. So I just had some hibachi chicken. I'm gonna end my night off with some brownies. This is my breakfast. I'm just gonna take some bites of this brownie because I really want something sweet. I gave away half of these brownies. I don't want you guys to think I'm just like down in brownies off screen. Some of this is really good and gooey and like fudgy, but some of it's really, really dry.